Also happening today, dozens filling the Saratoga Springs Elks Club this afternoon for an independent forum on New York's gun laws. In just under a month, the state is requiring owners of guns classified as assault weapons to register them. But the organizers of today's event telling those who showed up, don't do it. In fact, the forum ended with a burning of registration forms. News 10 ABC's Lindsay Nielsen has more on the campaign against registration.
It was these forms that organizers here today were asking people not to fill out. But under the SAFE Act, if you do own an assault weapon by that definition in the SAFE Act, you are required by law to fill these out. That's not the only thing that organizers did with these forms, though. They got rid of them in a very passionate way. First, members of the New York 2A Grassroots Coalition passed out these assault weapon registration forms. Then, they placed them in an outdoor grill. Organizer Jake Palmatier is asking people not to fill out the forms to register their assault weapons under the SAFE Act. The deadline is April 15th. He says burning the forms helps encourage others to show their non-compliance.
It was just simply a statement to say that, look, this is an egregious attack on our civil rights.
Some members of the group say the forms violate privacy rules. Jim Fisher, who's running for the 20th Congressional District, joined the event, not just to meet potential voters, but because he agrees with their cause.
This is just a travesty. It's an injustice to the people who care about the Second Amendment, care about being able to use their firearms safely and legally. And, I just think it needs to be repealed.
The group also held an educational session informing people about ways they can modify their guns so they are no longer considered assault weapons. One way, Palmatier says, is to make your magazine fixed and not detachable. Carrie Warner, running for state assembly, says she came to learn more about the SAFE Act.
The conversation didn't end with the adoption of the SAFE Act, and it's not going to end after November. And I want to be as educated and part of the discussion as I can be.
Again, the deadline to register your assault weapon is April 15th. The state police website does have an online form that you can also register. In Saratoga Springs, Lindsay Nielsen for News 10 ABC.